Okay, here we go. Let's get on to this. Yeah, okay. Now then, this is going to be a bit on something I saw on Fox News, and I'm going to try to get this video over with as soon as possible because I don't feel like talking about this. But they had a football player on one of their morning shows, and I was watching it because I have no life, and every so often I like check news just to see what's going on. But nevertheless, um, and I don't know who he was. He was in Texas, so I'm guessing Texas only has one team, so I'm going to guess the Dallas Cowboys, but I have no clue. Anyways, I don't watch football. I don't really know anything about it. The only time I ever watched it was once my state was in the football. My state was in the Super Bowl, and I don't really so much care that my state is in the Super Bowl, except for the fact we never are. We only have been 2 times ever, and that time was the last time, and it's like, hey, everyone, we're in the Super Bowl. This could be really historic. Oh, hey, we're lost, and we lost already. Okay, let's see what else is on. Oh, Jerry Springer show. This should be good. Jerry, my boyfriend, is in love with a fish. Okay, yeah, that's interesting. Anyways, the point they're making here is this. Here's what I'm going to talk about. He said two things that I really disagree with. I'm not disagreeing like 60-something% of what he said. But one, there was an incident in New York where some people threw some kids and some older people too, threw some water on a bunch of police officers. And here's what I disagree with him on. First of all, let me say that he brought transgender people into this. Now, first of all, what in the hell does being transgender have to do with someone throwing water on a police officer? I have no ever living fucking clue. But if I can get this thing straightened out. All right. Anyways, so the point being, brother, is what does throwing water on a police officer have to do with being transgender? I have no clue. But he's like, this is part of what's wrong with our society, and kids think they can choose what gender they are. Oh, you mean like a free nation where people are free to be who they are? Like freedom, what we're supposed to be, like that. And I'm trying not to get upset here. That's why this is probably gonna be a boring video. I'm not gonna go on a rant that I'm so prone to do. But anyways, like I said, 50 to 60% of what he said I didn't disagree with. What I did disagree with was very obnoxious. But anyways, he attacked transgender people, in my opinion, and that was ridiculous. And of course, the Fox News reporters say that oh yeah, I totally agree with you. I 100% agree with everything you just said there. After he got done with this little rant, the first part of this little rant. Here's the thing. That tells you all the hell you need to know about Fox News, and also all you need to know about this libertarian conservative bullshit. Now, does that excuse anything CNN or fucking MSNBC does? Hell no. That doesn't excuse what they do. They're still what they are, and they're still a fucking problem. Don't get me wrong. But with that being said, it doesn't change the fucking fact that they just fucking said that transgender people shouldn't have a right to be transgender. That was what he said. This is what makes our kids think they should have a right to choose their gender, and he said that, and that's okay. It's like that's just okay, and it's that is your constitutional republic, and it's that is part of what is wrong with this entire Republican bullshit. When they say don't tread on me, they mean no, don't literally tread on me personally. I'm sorry, but when the founding fathers had a sign said don't tread on me, they meant don't tread on anyone. Now don't get me wrong, they had a giant they were giantly blindsided. They had a huge amount of cognitive dissonance. They were again, how do you write a document saying all men are created equal and they all had slaves? So they were completely hypocritical, but at the same time, when they said don't tread on me, they still meant don't tread on me as in everyone. You're saying don't tread on me as in me personally, because you just outright bash transgender people, and you don't even fucking realize you're treading on them. You are fucking treading on them. That's what they mean. Don't tread on the Republicans mean don't tread on them. Okay, and that is why. But they're not talking about don't tread on you. They mean don't tread on them, but they can tread on us. That's what they mean. And that is why no matter how sick I get of Democrats, no matter how much, every time I hear some of these Democrats talk, I literally just want to run around my community just screaming randomly, fuck everything. No matter how much they make me want to do that, I still am a Democrat because of this shit. But that's neither here nor there. Let's leave it at that. But the point is, he said that, and let me go ahead and get a drink. Shit, I'm gonna be it. This video is gonna suck. Um, anyways, yeah. He says that, and then he goes on to say that we need to instill discipline into our communities, and that means that when you do something like this, when you throw water on a cop, you have to get a pretty much. He said you get a criminal record. I mean, that's what he said. You have to bring these kids into the criminal justice system. Now, keep in mind, I agree with him. No one should have water thrown on them. You shouldn't throw water on cops, whether we like it or not. We need cops. Cops do keep order. They're not all good. I think he said that himself. But bringing someone into criminal justice system is not what I would consider discipline. I mean, that's not to keep them out of it. If you're bringing them into the criminal justice system, you're not helping them. You brought them into the criminal justice system, right? You've done that. You have now done that. So it's like, how are you keeping them? Like, that doesn't make any sense. You're giving them a criminal record. Discipline doesn't mean you get a criminal record. They're already halfway into the prison now. You've not helped them at all. And he said he was also a cop. He was part of like a police thing. So that's what he's talking about. He means let's help the police. He's doing this like, so let's not sugarcoat shit. He's not doing this for the kids or the community. He's doing this strictly for the police. And I'm not necessarily completely disagreeing. You shouldn't throw water on cops. I'm not saying you should. But don't act like you're helping anyone. I mean, that's just totally bogus nonsense. And, I don't know. What else was I going to say? But yeah, I mean, it's such nonsense. Some of what he said was, but yeah, there you go. That's the Republican Party in America, and so something else I was going to say, but I can't think of what the hell it was. I'm going to end it there. But yeah, I mean, okay, whatever. Anyways, P666.